Hello and welcome to Let's Play Old Games, and we are playing Beholder. Now this is my third attempt. We have been killed twice already by tenants. First time we got shot in the head. Second time we got stabbed in the heart probably. And so now we are starting off where we let out the room to this student, the one who stabbed us last time. So now what I'll try and do is before the whole revolutionary thing starts, this time I'll simply give him the box. I won't interfere and see what happens. I would also like to put another camera in his place. Come on. Before he comes back. So we'd like to put as many cameras as possible to just make our life easier. And it seems we can't do it if the house is empty like this, if nobody is moved in. So Rosa, we've got 4 here, 4 here, and I don't know if we should buy 1 or 2 of the more expensive ones. They are quite expensive, the other cameras. So somebody has a mission for me. Leo is the winner of the lottery. Yeah, so we have to move him in as well and convince him. That's where the whole thing got messed up. Somebody has a... Okay. Get acquainted. Hello, Carl. Everybody. Okay, we know this. Can I help you? Lives in your building. Can you give him this box? Okay. Do you agree? Take the box and give it to full fiddle. Take the box and bring it to office. Turn down the deal. Okay, take the box. We pay our debts. Okay, we got the box. Grim Reaper. Now where is that full-fleddy guy? He's talking. Okay, she has a mission. What do you want? I think she wanted a radio last time. Purchase for the house. Okay. So try this and camera, and we give him the box. Look over the game, give him the box. I want to give you this box. Perfect. Anton wasn't wrong about you. Here's the money. Then I'll move out in a couple of days. It's time for great deeds. Okay, that was easy. Quick, easy money. Just give him the box. We know what was in the box. Some miner's hat. And okay, somebody is reading. He's under government protection, so we can't. We can't. Let's see if we can blackmail him again. We need as much money as we can. Okay, so blackmail. Apparently Mark is under government protection. I think I forgot to mention that, because I tried to report him once and it wouldn't work because they said he is under government. I think he is a government employee anyway, so that makes him a bit safe, but we can definitely blackmail him. 12th of September. Because last time he ratted us out. He said we used him, etc. So what's wrong? Write a report. Mark. Apartment 3. No, not a report, sorry. Blackmail letter to Mark. Apartment 3. Violated directive number 6053 on the 12th of September. And I hope we can blackmail him. Anna asked me to bring her a radio. Yep. So we need to buy a radio for Anna. That guy's not here right now. Okay, so this full-fledged guy, he will move out. I don't know if he's going to pay up again. Messages. Ignore the blackmail letter. Okay, so he's ignoring. We can only blackmail them once, it seems. Should we blackmail his wife this time? She has an apple on her, I think. Yep, and soda. Okay, blackmailed. Okay, we have a call, so hang on, it's urgent. Pick up the phone, accept a private call. This is Carlstein. Who am I talking to? You've heard about the National Level Lottery, right? Its winner, Leo Griswing, is looking for a place to stay. We want you to give refuge to this lucky man. What will you do, or who are you? We are well-wishers. He'll soon face 1,000 temptations, bandits, etc. We want to help. After he moves in, you must convince him to invest his winnings in our production. Horns and Hooves Trust. Okay, we've read this part. Jellied meat. So this is like a different group. And so we have to give him the apartment. So let's fix up apartment 4. And we'll get 500. Not a lot. But okay, apartment 4. I hope there are cameras in apartment 4. Because we need to put in some cameras. Move in. Leo Griswing. Okay. Let's put in some cameras before the bus arrives. Bus tends to arrive instantly. Yep. Oh, let's put at least one here before he turns up. Okay, he's here. He likes to drink. Talk to him. He won't talk to us right now. How do we convince him? That is the problem. There's good money for this task. Should we hand him over? He moves out in 2 days, so at least we should blackmail him for some money. Because these two are going to rat us out and we'll have to pay up a few thousand. I think it was 3,000 last time. Let's talk to the lottery winner. Meet. Our landlord of the building is very thank you for taking in more tenants. I'm Leo. I'll be here for a few days attending the appointment. What brought you to Helmer? Feel fortunate for the first time in a long, difficult life. I won the laboratory and have come to award ceremony. Okay, anything else? How will you spend your winnings? I have a difficult dilemma. My sister's house burned down recently. She and her family live close to Frontline. I want to move them there. But I have no family. My co-workers are my family. Also going to buy new work shoes and a case for my tools. I'm buying gifts for my nieces and nephews. I found a shop where you can buy honey cockerels and cranberries with sugar. Great deal. I love cranberries too. Remember, you can buy only 2 packs at a time. 2 packs, then I'll make a few trips. There are so many barges loaded down with coal. Isn't that amazing? Okay, what else can we get out of him? Ask about the city. What do you think about the city? I do like it very much. There are so many factories. It's been said that Helmer is a city of pipes. I took a tour of the machine tool factory, manufacturing today. You could teach us a lot. Do you really believe the pipes in the factory are okay? Sure, smoking, so the factory is operational. That means people are working, the country will get rich and life will improve. So he's an optimist basically. So should we report that guy, or at least blackmail him? He's part of the revolution and he's also leading. Today, full Fleddy and apartment 2. What did you violate? Reading a book. Yeah, but this is an easy one. Everybody got caught on this one. 12th of September. Full Fleddy. He is a university student. How is he not supposed to read a book? Okay, he wants a task already. Okay, these two are moving out. Ask what he wants. What he wants, I think. I need your help, Carl. I have to go to the administrative offices tomorrow. There's going to be an award ceremony. I'm simple man. I work at a factory. I've never owned a suit. I bought a 2-piece suit at the funeral shop, but there are no ties. The apartment store is also out of ties. Could you help me find a tie? Everyone will be okay. I just can't go shopping. I'll try to think of something. I know you'll be a big help. I'll pay you. I hope it's worth it. You've received a new bill. Serial Mark Granick reported the bribery of an official. You tried to gain illegal access to archive papers. You were issued a warning and a fine. Yep. How much did we pay? 3,000 fine. So we have to find him a tie, right? Find a tie for Leo Gridswink. Okay. And what else? Salt. And etc. etc. So those two blackmailed us. I knew that because we played it last time. Spick and span. Find a tie. Bedtime stories. We need a camera and horns and hooves. Okay, so did we blackmail somebody else? Do we have any information? He reads books. We could blackmail him. But we're trying to be nice and friendly with him. So this guy, nothing on him. So we are essentially waiting for the seller. Okay, meanwhile, since he's out, why don't we put some more cameras in his place? Do we have cameras? Let's buy one more. We need to put in a couple of cameras. That woman, that depressing woman, we need to okay, he's back. Okay, got the camera. So we need to buy a tie for Leo and a radio for Anna. Take a look. Okay, so tie. Okay, the blue tie is illegal as we know, and it's quite expensive. We'll just buy one green tie. And where do we find a camera? I mean a radio. Radio. Oh, there it is. Dream radio works better on your upper floors. The basement is. Okay, so she wants a radio, so let's just give her the radio and let's see if she's happy with that. Obviously we won't get much reception in the basement, but let's see. Okay, hang on. I'll be back. Just give me a sec. Phone is important. Okay, pick up the phone. Private call. Good afternoon. This is George Denton. Where did you get it, man? Our unit has friends everywhere. So ask me about which unit you're discussing. I have a family. I must know what you're getting into. Trying to make our world a better place, Carl. Impossible with the current government. You know, I'm willing to change. Confident revolutionists. The new tomorrow. Why are you being sarcastic? You can earn the money you so desperately need for your family. What if I refuse to deal with you and report you to the off-order? I'm afraid your refusal can lead to unpleasant consequences for both of us. We have friends everywhere. Okay. One can fry eggs without breaking. You have kids, therefore, okay. I have really no choice. What do you want from me? Find an apartment in wonderful of a faithful comrade. His name is Antoine Grubik. Ask about the reward. 3,000. And what about the person? Okay. Near future, brochures, okay. Talk about the country. Okay, I think we'll accept his choice. We can make 3,000. Agree to help. I'll be grateful. Okay, so we need to. We'll let out this apartment because we have cameras already in there. Violation of order. Several unidentified individuals dressed into white robes snuck into investigate and uncover the black book with words that. Officer Pepper's designer. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I don't know if that is helpful. He's reading a book. We can blackmail him shortly. Come on. Okay, I think he's not under the camera, so he's moving out already. Talk about the lottery. Okay, talk about the tie. Definitely, thank you. I hope 300 will cover your expenses. Yes, that was, I think, not a bad deal. So we got the tie sorted. And Danton wants us to let out the place to I forgot the name of the guy. Angel Rothgar? No, not this guy. Margaret? No. Rowena? Grubik, yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, rent him out. Another call. Wow, that was quick. He's already moving in. Got the phone, private call. Send the money to your account. Please help Comrade Grubik the best you can. He's doing an important thing. Help us, Helen Spy. Do you understand? I don't know what you're talking about. This is a difficult time. He might be framed for loot for other side. Protect him, Carl. Don't let him do what cannot be changed. Call you in a couple of days, see how you're doing. Okay, they're being very vague. I don't really know what we are supposed to do. Meanwhile, where is Anna? I need to give her the... we can spy on him with the cameras, definitely. So that should make life a little bit easier. Now, should we let out the other partners? Because there are quite a few people looking for apartments. So we could sort of refurbish these and let it out. But we may have too many people to handle. Okay, somebody was reading a book. This woman, I still feel a bit unhappy about the fact we haven't been able to get any cameras in. Okay, we already have 2 bits of information on her, so let's at least write a profile. See, this guy is doing something, but he's out of range of the camera, so maybe we should replace this one with a more expensive camera. At least that's what it seems to me. Okay, profile, Dora, apartment 1, female. She is living alone and she is a music teacher. And Dora, she likes to drink and she struggles to sleep. Okay, we got some money. This guy's on the phone. He is... man, I can't see what he's up to. Let's go talk to him. Rubik. Meet. Carl, landlord. Nice to meet you. Told me you're one of the best printing specialists around. Seems you mixed up some things. I don't think we have mutual friends. Of course, secrecy and that stuff. Sorry for bothering you. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Being deliberately vague. Hey, he likes to drink. Wouldn't blame him in this sort of atmosphere. What task? What are you talking about? It's transient. I'm moving to Clasby Hostel in several days. What leaves us you had to print? Ah, you mean this one. It's a small task I decided to complete at home. Don't worry, it's not, it won't disturb the tenants, okay? And you tomorrow. Tell me about the movement you joined. What are the tasks and goals? What? That's nonsense. There's no movement. My aim, eat well and hit my target. You won't let me complete these tasks. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have spoken to him. We gave him the tie, right? We need to convince him. Okay, let's go and talk to Hannah. Give her the radio. Hannah. What card? Radio. They make us sad, but we listen anyway. Why do you want to listen to sad stories? Okay, she's leaving for work. Okay, this is our time. We should put some cameras in. Everybody's leaving. Okay, he has another task. Let's listen to him. Ask what he wants. What do you need? Something? I need your advice, Carl. I got my money today, but I'm not sure I can manage it properly. Give me some advice, Carl. How should I spend my money? Invest in cattle development. You already know what we have problems with food in our country. I'm sure an investment in this will be highly profitable. Moreover, Horns and Hooks plans to implement a waste-free production process. So the meat will be sold and the rest will be jellied. In jellied meat. Yes, they want to make a jellied meat or national dish. Are you sure that's a good idea? Okay, let's do that. Your jellied meat will be a national cuisine someday. Okay, we got the 5,000 for convincing him. We lost a bit of reputation though. Confusing these two guys. Let's hope she isn't back. No, she's not back. So he's going to put his money to jellied meat basically, and he's leaving. He's decided. Okay, start putting cameras. Level 2. Okay, what I'm trying to do is not put in too many tenants at the same time, so that way it's easier to manage the whole thing. And slowly get more cameras in, have everybody on CCTV, and then she might be back. Just be careful. Yeah, she's back. Okay, we got the cameras just in time. Okay, so what I was thinking was replace this one with a better range. Rubik. We need to investigate on Rubik anyway. Cameras are not helping. He could be back. Please don't be back yet. Man, he's already back. Not giving me much time. He needs a drink. Okay, so Leo doesn't know what to do with his lottery winnings. We've done that. Follow Antoine. Profile received. Now the problem with Antoine is he likes to drink. That's all we know. Since okay, she's coming back. Oh, wait. Do we have anything to sell? No. See, he reads here. We need the cameras here. Oh, he's working or something. Either this camera could cover a bit more, or this one could. Perhaps. He's struggling to sleep. Okay, under suspicion. Follow Antoine Rubik. What do you mean follow him? Well, let's just profile him just in case. Maybe that could be part of the thing. Profile apartment 2, male, alone, occupation, printing, likes to smoke and likes to drink. Nothing unusual about that. But we got some money for it anyway. And these two, what are they fighting, arguing? What are they doing? Okay, we got cameras here. I'm not sure how many cameras we have here. I think we have all 4 cameras here. Let's let out one more apartment because not much is happening. So let's let out apartment 3. Apartment 3, Angel Rothar. He's looking to rent a place until spring draft. He's looking to rent an apartment in a quiet building. She wants a place with no kids, no playground, and no dog nearby. Librarian wants to rent a room near a factory. She's planning to stay long term. Okay, let's give her the rent room because she wants long term. Also, we have cameras already in this place, so we are set. We'll wait for her on the door. Any new directives? I haven't seen any new directives recently. Too many anyway. Okay, we have something on her. Don't want to blackmail the poor woman. She looks sad and depressed already. Okay, she's not talking yet. They don't talk until they reach the door. Okay, she's also gone inside. Hello, woman who just ignored me. Come back and talk to me. Is he home? Meet. I'm called the landlord. I'm Rowena Petrek. I finally found a good apartment close to the plant. I work on the conveyor belt and grow very tired, so I don't have the energy to commute. I hope you like it. Me too. Is the fire alarm in the apartment working? They work great. I check the meters constantly. Why do you ask? I work at the plant and like putting mechanisms together. Don't freak out if my apartment starts to smell like solder. Thanks for telling me. Discuss the weather. Sky is very clear only once twice this week. Going to get really cold. I hate fall. It gives me migraines. Because of the weather. Because of the migraine. Discuss work. Kind of an interesting job. What exactly do you do? Assemble the engines for appliances that state puts in the apartment buildings. You must think that's not feminine, but a lot of women at our plant. We host appliance assembly competition. Woman broke the record. Okay. How interesting. Soup making contest. Very funny card. Male humor. His housewives govern the country. People wouldn't be hungry. Our shift manager is a woman too. She is thinking of becoming a politician. Unlike male politicians who are unpleasant, female politicians simply disgusting. Why? Because they, just like Santa Claus, they're imaginary figures in our country. Your views on women are so broad, they're completely out of line. Your chauvinism is making my head hurt again. Headache? How typical. Go away, Carl. Seriously. Okay, what about this guy? Is he back yet? Yep, he's standing there. See, we need this camera to cover a bit more. See, he's reading. Do we blackmail him? He's being rude to us, so let's just blackmail him for some more money. And she's also reading. Why don't we blackmail both of them? Just because Carl has just found something. Antoine, address 2, violated book reading. This book reading is going to make us a lot of money. 6053. 6053, 12th of September. Antoine. Printing office. Second blackmail letter to Rowena. Apartment 3, 6053. And it is 12th here. Keep forgetting the dates. And you are also reading. Blackmail. Hopefully, because we haven't blackmailed them yet, should give us couple. Yeah, 2,000 each, so 4 grand. We can't push our luck too much with the blackmailing thing. I think some people will give us twice and some will ignore us after the first one, but they usually give us one bribe. Okay, so now let's go and collect some money. Can we get 30,000? So he's leaving, so let's take money. How many bribes did we have left there? I think we must have forgotten to pick up the bribes. Oh, I was about to profile my own wife. Okay, hurry. Come on, inside. Carl, get inside. Take the camera and buy the more posh one. And put the more expensive camera, the more wide-reaching camera. It's still not covering entirely, but I think it's better. Let's search him because we need info on this guy. Okay, he has a note, government worker. And we don't have time to read all of this. And anything useful, screwdriver, tennis kit. He has interesting hobbies, let's just say. Okay, a lot of fancy stuff. What is this? Reproductions. So we are getting a lot of information on this guy. How many pieces of information did we pick up already?